students, in our previous video we have learned the difference between finite and non-finite verbs. Today let us study the kinds of non-finite verbs. In spite of being verbs, they don't perform any actions. They function as noun, adverb and adjective in the sentence. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs: infinitive, gerund, participle. Let us first study what is infinitive. Infinitive is the base form of the verb used with to. It denotes actions or states without reference to number, person or tense. What I have said here, it denotes. It does not perform any actions. It generally functions as a noun or an adverb. Sometimes it can be without to also. When infinitives are without to, they are called as bare infinitives. To do, to see and to watch, these are the examples of infinitives. Let us study some examples. Reena went to UK to study. Here in this sentence, to study is an example of infinitive which functions as an adverb. Second sentence, it is harmful to eat too much. Here, to eat is an example of infinitive which functions as a noun. Third sentence, I made him write a letter of apology. Here, now if you notice this sentence, you will come to know that infinitive is without to. Write is an example of bare infinitive. Infinitives are used in various ways. Let us study use of the infinitive. It may be the subject of a sentence. In this sentence, to find fault with others is easy. As I told you, it may be the subject of a sentence. Here, to find is an example of infinitive which functions as the subject of a sentence. It may also function as object to a verb. They expect to succeed. In this sentence, to succeed is an example of infinitive which functions as an object to a verb. It is also used as complement to a verb. Our aim is to learn grammar. To learn is an example of infinitive which functions as complement to a verb. I hope you must have understood what is infinitive. Let us study the second kind, that is gerund. When the ing form of a verb is used as a noun, it is known as a gerund. A gerund is also known as a verbal noun, for it can take an object like a verb. In short, when verb plus ing is used as a noun, it is called as gerund. Let us study some examples. Swimming is the best exercise. In this sentence, swimming is an example of gerund. Here, verb plus ing is used as a noun. In the second sentence, she likes dancing. Here, dancing is an example of gerund. Let us study various uses of the gerund. Gerund is used as subject of a verb. Jogging is good for health. In this sentence, jogging is an example of gerund which functions as subject of a verb. Gerund can be also function as an object of a verb. I love teaching. In this sentence, teaching functions as an object of a verb. Gerund can be also function as a complement of a verb. Seeing is believing. In this sentence, believing is an example of complement of a verb. Gerund can be also used as an object of a preposition. She is fond of singing. Singing is an example of object of a preposition. The third kind, that is participles. There are three kinds of participles: present participle, past participle, and participle phrases. Let us study first present participle. When adjectives are formed from verbs with the help of suffix ing are usually called present participles. In short, when verb plus ing is used as adjective, it is called as present participle. Let us study some examples of present participles. A rolling stone gathers no moss. In this sentence, rolling is an example of present participle. Here, rolling is an adjective which qualifies the noun stone. Second sentence, never bored in the running train. Running is an example of present participle. Here, running is an adjective which qualifies the noun train. In the first sentence, rolling is an adjective which has given information about the stone, while in the second sentence, running is an adjective which qualifies the noun train. You should have never confusion with continuous tenses and present participle. She is working in the field. Here, is working is used as present continuous tense. Here, working cannot be the example of present participle. Remember, present participle functions as an adjective in the sentence. Let us study the second kind, that is past participle. This past participle form of the verb may also be used as an adjective. Let us study some examples. Rima visited the haunted house. Here, haunted is the word or else we can say here haunted is an example of past participle adjective as it qualifies the noun house. In the second sentence, please pick up the torn pieces of paper. Here, torn is past participle adjective which qualifies the noun pieces of paper. Past participle form of the verb is most probably used in perfect tenses. Here, haunted and torn, these are also past participle form of the verb, but they function here as past participle adjectives. Now, let us study participle phrases. The third type is participle phrases. Participle phrase is a group of words that starts with a participle and works as an adjective in a sentence. We have already studied what is a phrase. A phrase is a group of words that does not have a subject and predicate and is a part of sentence. Here we have studied participle phrase begins with a participle and works as an adjective. Talking loudly, the girl ran to the playground. In this sentence, talking loudly is an example of participle phrase which begins with present participle, talking. This phrase qualifies the noun, the girl. Let us study one more example. I saw some pens made of gold in his hand. Here, made of gold is a participle phrase which qualifies the noun pens. If you observe, made of gold is a participle phrase. Here it starts with past participle adjective. I hope you must have understood participle phrases. Participle phrase may come at the beginning or middle or end of the sentence. I hope you must have understood the three kinds of non-finite verbs. Try to write maximum sentences of non-finite verbs. You will get exercise based on it. Do solve it. Thank you.